The family of a man who was allegedly tortured to death by a TV crew say they want justice. 49-year-old Robert Veree was confronted by a reality show called Sizokthola, which airs on Moja Love TV. The premise of the controversial show is centered around confronting alleged drug dealers and handing them over to police. Now, there are allegations that sometimes the crew uses brutal force to compel people to confess to particular crimes. According to the family, 2 weeks ago, Veree was interrogated and assaulted by this crew. He later succumbed to his injuries at Xolani Hospital in Vosloorus.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Brian Jr. And basically this channel, I wanted to start it to speak about, topics in South Africa, trending news in South Africa. And I just wanted to speak about the Sizokthola issue with Xolani and the person who passed away, unfortunately, due to one of their alleged torture methods. I just find it really sad that we've come to a place in South Africa, and I want to be careful with my words here because this is such a sensitive issue, especially to us South Africans. Drugs and these things that hurt society and that hurt the youth in South Africa. Seeing somebody like Xolani come forward, taking the baton and saying, you know what, I don't fear reproach, I don't fear being assassinated, I don't fear being targeted, I will sort this issue out in South Africa. Seeing that bravery is really something to be commended, and I'm somebody who likes to think of things more philosophically. It's really something that it probably transcends even physical bravery. It's honestly something God-given to step forward, for Xolani to step forward and his crew to say enough is enough in South Africa was something we really, really needed. And now I want to talk about the controversy facing Sizokthola, especially regarding the methods they use to obviously get the drugs from criminals. And I want to be careful in how I say this because on one hand, I do understand that people do have rights, not only as South Africans, but as human beings, we have rights. And torturing people, I would say, infringes on those rights. But on the other hand, I don't know, because one might want to think, if it wasn't for these methods that they were using, whatever they're doing, I think some people were saying they were waterboarding them. If it wasn't for these methods that they were using, would they be able to find these drugs that these people are selling? And I feel like this is where the police have failed us, especially in South Africa, where we even need abantu abafana njengo or Xolani to come forward and say, hey, we don't fear the reproach. We are going to get rid of these drug dealers. And he did that, and he was very successful in the way he was operating. But then unfortunately, you guys have just seen the video of the person, and unfortunately somebody passed away while they were in the Sizoktola's crew's custody. And of course that's very sad, and my heart goes out, my condolences go out to the victim and the victim's family. It's just a very nuanced conversation we need to have in South Africa. I'm reminded of stories like Narcos. You should watch the Netflix series Narcos, where drugs had become such an issue in Colombia with Pablo Escobar, that Pablo Escobar would bomb cities in Colombia. He would literally bomb cities in order to get the government to listen to him. And I fear that that's where the trajectory is going especially for South Africa, is that we're going to end up finding, or we're going to end up in a situation where drug dealers are basically becoming a mafia, like the taxi industry has become a mafia, where the police can't do anything to stop these people, and it's going to be honestly anarchy. And one has to fear, with so many issues we have in South Africa, load shedding, now the drug issue with Xolani's crew, and I'm pretty sure that the show is going to be cancelled after this, which is a shame. It is a shame, because there is a drug epidemic in South Africa. So I don't know. It's very nuanced, and I've been thinking about this for a lot now. I've been thinking about this issue for a while now. It's like, it's on one hand you feel sorry that this person shouldn't have passed away, but on the other hand you have to realize the things that they were participating in allegedly, and it's sad that this happened. While this person shouldn't have passed away, the things that they were allegedly doing would have led to the deaths of many other people, so it's sort of that catch-22, if you will. It's like the lesser of two evils, and it's like, should the drug dealer have died? No, I don't believe that at all. But also you have to ask yourself, but the drugs that these people are selling are leading to the deaths of so many of our youth in South Africa. So it really is a double-edged sword, and no matter how you look at it, yeah, it's a really sad situation. I hope the show does not go away, and this is just my personal belief. I just hope the show doesn't go away. Yeah, man, it's sad. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, and if you want more of these videos, definitely going to be making more videos about, things that are happening in South Africa. So if you enjoyed the video, please press the like button, but also subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.